For this case presentation, the student that I did it on was Jessica. Jessica is a 22-year-old Italian American. Her dad is American and her mom is Italian. She has one older brother and he's 29 years old. Her two parents are still together. She identifies with the Catholic and Christian religion, but she leans more towards Christianity than the other religion. Her education is that she is currently in her third year in the Beyond Academics program. So she's a junior and she has one more year to go. Her medical history is that she has problems in both her arms and her legs. The muscles are weaker in those limbs, but she doesn't know what the medical term is for what she has. She was diagnosed with intellectual and developmental disability, and she has no mental illness in her family except for one of her family members has schizophrenia, and there is no abuse, no history of abuse in her family either. She was referred to me by Monarch, which is partnered with Beyond Academics, and I've met with her at least 4 to 5 times. Her strengths are that she is highly motivated to do well in school. She is very self-aware of what it is that she needs to work on, and she's determined to do well and willing to do whatever work she needs to do to get better with what she feels like her problems are. So for her, she said that her problems are that she gets stressed out and she experiences worry and anxiety. After observing her for a while, I could see that she was stressed out and she did suffer from anxiety and worry, but it seemed like she had some good coping mechanisms already in place. So one of the supports that she works with suggested that she do breathing techniques and meditation, and she had started to incorporate that whenever she felt stressed out or worried. Other interventions that I suggested that she could maybe try is cooking when she felt stressed or when she felt worried or anxious, since she said that she liked to cook and that cooking had helped relieve some of her feelings, some of what she was feeling. Whenever she got to the point that she felt like she was very stressed out. After talking with her for a while, I found out that she likes to dance. And so I suggested maybe, taking a dance break when she became overwhelmed, or journaling so that she could pinpoint the thoughts that attributed to her, that contributed to her being stressed, anxious, or worried. So, after about 2 weeks where she incorporated some of those strategies, it seemed like she had a better handle on her stress, that she wasn't as anxious or worried. She also ended up mentioning to me that she wasn't diagnosed with depression, but she knows that she was depressed. So, I asked her if she took anything for depression, and she said no. But she did say that she prays a lot when she gets depressed, and that helps her. So, one way that I would evaluate the successfulness of the interventions for Jessica would be to use the personal outcome measures that we used at Beyond Academics for assessment and focus specifically on how much less stress, anxiety, or worry she was experiencing. And since PALMS goes into many different categories, the category that I would put that under would be best health, since best health would include physical as well as mental health. The reason why I chose this client or this student to do the case presentation on is because we had a very good report, and other clients that I had worked with, I hadn't gone into as much depth with them. So, yeah, this is the end of my case presentation.